세러데이 쇼다운 젠지 스포츠 대 KT 롤스터.
Here. Short it's going to be up against the Rakan and Kai'Sa that we've seen so many times. He's paired with a Xayah here, currently hovering Seraphine. I don't know whether that is actually what he's going to lock in.
It is?
A tree,
Oh,
once again.
Yeah.
Okay. This didn't work last time, but it seems that Beryl has been enjoying the tree in the bottom lane. On the side of KT, though, they've just been doing a heck of a lot of winning. Their first game loss was very, very recently, though. Let's see whether DRX can capitalize.
In case you didn't know, or you missed it, what happened was there was a Poppy angle, and Poppy was definitely the pick. And then Peach, I assume, said pick me lead. Should still work. Still very, very strong as, oh no, Rascal.
Oh dear, Rascal takes a turret shot as Cuz is on his way up. Flash is available, and he's going to have to use it here. We're all flashing on top of this one, as it's going to be first blood going to Cuz. And it's about that easy. Even gets to use all of the Renekton abilities to help clear the wave.
Fate's detriment as in we go.
Okay, we're going to block the grand entrance. Really nicely done. Lahen's in trouble. There's the flash after him. Paddock going to pick up the kill. And now aiming, looking to try and run away. Beautifully played here, especially from Beryl to interrupt the grand entrance.
He cancels the grand entrance.
And then cancels the battle dance.
Yeah, with his bramble smash.
And he is actually going to finish off the back as Beryl going to go aggressive one more time as Lahen's trying to run away. The Nature's Grasp. Not going to be enough. And the Ignite was ticking down. Now Fate looking for that angle. There's the Spirit Rush, and Lahen's is just going to die. He's looking now to try and take down Aiming, whose Killer Instinct is decent. The cleanse was okay, but it's a double kill for Fate. And now Rascal slice and dice and trying to get out of there.
Speed up.
And that is going to be the Heartbreaker. A little bit heartbreaking, but he'll just look towards the bottom side of the map for a bit of a heart repair.
Yeah, you won't care. For DRX to even match them in the early game.
Especially on the bottom side as Fate Spirit Rush for the Emperor's Divide. Now Fate continuing to try and fight it as Beryl is moving up. That's why he was moving forward, even though it didn't look too great. As Keen now trying to fight against Rascal. There's the all-out onto Croco. They're trying to tank this one up. And Keen is doing his very best. Can you actually find it? Croco is getting danced around, but they're juggling the turret aggro so much, and Keen will go down. Kind of beautifully played on both sides. And meanwhile, Cuz is inside Croco's jungle trying to get some work done, but Beryl is a tree. The jungle is his paradise. And he wants to stop Cuz from being able to do anything. Doesn't have another, does have actually his Heartbreaker back up and available. And there's a Killer Instinct. Beryl's going to get punished, and Cuz gets his revenge. Lahen's gets himself out of there, and DRX may have overstepped.
That's the DRX that we've been seeing a lot of. You heavily invest in a topside dive.
Yeah.
And Beryl has his ultimate.
No Heartbreaker?
Yeah. I don't know about that one.
Cease and desist, about to come back off cooldown as Cuz looking for Croco. He takes half of his health bar. Beryl getting amongst it. There's the Nature's Grasp. Good flash out from Cuz. As Kane is going to give him a bit of a shield. Lahen's still trying to find this Crocodile as aiming. Free hitting on the backside. The Rakan goes down, but there's the double kill for PDD. Aiming grabs one as well. And you mentioned KT's team fighting. Yeah, it turns out it's still pretty good, Chronicler. Triple for PDD.
It was 4 versus 5. You were down a teleport and Fate. You can't hard commit to that.
And Beryl does have his ultimate back available. Also has flash up if you would like it as Rascal gets on that flank angle. Paddock here, nice. Charm is going to connect onto Cuz, but the Nature's Grasp going to be blocked now from Keen. As into the backline goes BDD, finds another one. Doesn't get quite enough damage, but Croco tries to limp away and he's denied. The tree is also cut down, and now Rascal is just going to travel over the Sea of Despair for DRX as he gets himself out of there still. Fate is now fighting this one out. There are some lower health bars. The 1 versus 3, that would be optimistic, and KT will take the Drake.
Even if Keen dies, they win that fight. Because you just can't throw that many cooldowns into a Cassante and expect to take it away from there.
That was just living Ward Cassante working out here as now Paddock is going to have to Feather Storm, but in goes Lahen's. Will he be able to find the backline? Yes, he can. Killer Instinct from aiming there as well, as this team fight is super one-sided. Yes, the Rakan goes down. Rascal is going to go golden though, and then will fall. That is another kill for this Kai'Sa, who, has died a few times. It doesn't seem to matter. Good charm lands from Fate as now Vault Breaker comes forward, and Croco's like, no, thanks. Actually, that is not what I'm going for. A Cathian Rain, not going to quite rain down far enough as Void Seeker. Okay, never mind. Thank you, Jonas Strong, for keeping us interested as Fate vacates via a different direction.
He didn't even get his crown crossed.
No, he didn't. But he did use his Sun Disc. So there's that.
Barrel.
Okay, Barrel. Nature is grasping as they look for their opportunity. It's a decent flank angle, but the damage is just too large. The disengage, so good. Croco gonna get stabbed to death on the backside, and BDD, he survives. He has to flash out of the way, but he will be all right. And Paddock, the last man to fall. KT somehow basically perfect. Oh, never mind. Lahen's decided to die. But that was what he decided to do. Croco is also going to live, but he is on the wrong side of the map as KT will usher these minions towards the Nexus turrets and look to try and finish this one off. It's a 10,000 gold lead. It is only 26.5 minutes, but it looks like KT will be able to put an end to game number 1. And we'll see whether DRX can have a better time in game 2 and whether once again the early game is going to look better, because there are some positives here for this squad. As KT, yeah, they have a little bit of fun, but eventually the Nexus will go down. That is a 1-0 lead, KT roster, against DRX. And if there is ever a time, where KT are going to lose, it is like right now.
So this is the beauty of...
Twisted Fate, even... Okay, BDD. You can outrange the Annie quite a lot in this particular matchup, but it's not really about the matchup, is it? We've got a rematch of that right now. KT trying to put it behind them. We'll see whether they can here as we hop onto the rift. Might be... Thankfully, he does have his survival vest as he gets flashed on by Keen. And they're going to trade flashes. Top lane for Draven. And Draven's flash is pretty needed.
So, I agree, but I do think that...
I mean, Rumble's flash is also...
Rumble's flash is pretty big, yeah. The one benefit here for Keen is surely, kind of, no, not really. Looking at the rune setups here, nothing that really comes to mind. I would love just like...
As BDD on Twisted Fate, he's just always been pretty good. 21 games played, not exactly the largest of numbers. Has played a few of them internationally as well. So they are... Okay, he is going to be spotted here as Cuz trying to get away from this one. Still, it's a decent battle for the Viego as Fate's moving in. BDD is following though, and Lahan's, oh, he's ready to flash. You best believe over the wall he goes as Croco's going to be lit on fire by the Nautilus. It's a battle on all fronts though as Cuz dives towards Fate, but Fate's going to be able to finish him off. It's a 1-for-1 in the end though, and I don't necessarily know who really wins.
Maybe no one wins.
Maybe everyone wins. Yeah,
and then it kind of goes downhill from there. But instead, outcome is not too bad as Rascal goes into a minion wave and a rumble with...
He just barbecued himself. He just barbecued himself. Okay, the Harpoon's going to miss.
But Keen doesn't have flash.
Hey, so there you go. Rascal wanted to go back anyway. All right, Chronicler?
I don't...
He just wanted to go back anyway.
That's true,
He just wanted to go back anyway.
Oh, Fate!
Oh, he's going to flash. Does find the minion as Fate is going to flash to get out of the way of the hook. Hands just getting around the map and getting things done everywhere as KT are going to transition towards the Rift Herald as well. Pretty nicely done. He's going to pretty much guarantee this. No flash tip is available. Does make things hard for DRX.
Barrel is here. Lance has already roamed down. Can they catch someone on the exit here? Cuz does have his ultimate.
Yeah, Keen also has his as the Destiny comes forward. BDD finds a gold card. The Equalizer does a fair bit of work, but Croco is going to be able to take down the Viego. They grab the Rumble as well as BDD is flashing, unable to get the gold card to do anything. Meanwhile, on the bottom side, KT can't do anything either. What's he going to be doing? No. It's just going to be the charge, and Lahen's continuing to wander around. And not going to quite get level 6, so there it is. Keen and Rascal still fighting it out, as Rascal actually ahead by a decent margin as a hook is going to connect there. Void Seeker is going to come through, and Barrel, yeah, it's going to get taken down. The grasp of nature not really doing too much here, as Cuz going to be able to throw his own Sentinel into this brush. We also have double teleports. So BDD with Destiny, double teleport, and Fate also has his TP up and available as well.
Look at Paddock most notably.
Yeah, they're going to look for him. Speaking of which, Chronicler is going to be able to cleanse the gold card though, as Maokai is just dead. Rascal is going to teleport in, but the timing is not great. It's a Flame Spitter drive-by, and Keen is going to be able to lock down the kill. Now, The Cloud Drake should go over to KT. We're going to even out the Dragons, and it's this time KT obliterating the team fight. You never know until you try.
Fate's on his way!
Here we go. The Annie's booking it, but we do have a decent buffer there of the dredge line. Croco taking so much damage. Lands, gets another snap, but there it is! The cash in for the Draven uses all of his mana. 800 Gs. Feels good.
Aiming, poking away.
Sentinels flying forward though. DRX do have a fair bit of information as teleport from Keen. Looking for that flank angle, and BDD is towards the bottom side as well. KT set up for this one.
What about the fight?
Well, BDD is going to dive forward. What? There is the steal. What the heck? BDD collects it. Didn't even have a smite. What? Okay, whatever. He's going to be able to take down the Annie as well. Barrel is going to be taken out. It's Rascal versus Aiming. And it looks like Aiming's kind of doing all right, as BDD says, oh, I'll give you a hand there, son, and picks up that kill. That is going to be an ace, and they only lose Cuz.
So he got himself a collector.
Absolutely gorgeous.
That's cool. I die here.
He might be dead, yeah. Killer Instinct comes down. Hey, survives. The glass is maybe even 3/4 full.
Oh, wait, we're
okay, nature is grasping. The cup is filling up even further. It's full of Nautilus. That's Croco grabbing one, and now...
The all or nothing. Rascal has a Abyssal Mask as Renekton.
Okay. Well, Destiny is going to come through here as the equalizer comes on in. Puddock in the back of the pit. You can see the Twisted Fates moving right in as he goes golden. Bear lands on top of Keen as this is a disaster. The Baron is going to go through. Puddock survives. And now Croco dives on top of the Rumble. It's an absolute mess here for KT. Is this 1v1 we're seeing once again? But it's Rascal with all the friends, and Croco's going to secure it. That's the ace, I believe. And let's see whether they can weather the storm underneath this turret. There's the flash Tibbers from Fate as BDD is taken down. Beryl is going to go down, so it's a 1-for-1. Hook is going to connect onto Tibbers as Lance is dead. I don't know about that play. I do. I just don't think it's very good. And KT are now trying to defend their inner. Rumble has vacated. He's back in Kwandong ways as Rascal is pushing this inner turret towards the bottom side of the map.
Keen on the flank angle, TP comes in.
Yeah, there's the flash forward from Cuz as well as Puddock is going to be taken out. Keen now going to get over here as Croco going to get dove upon, and Cuz should be able to catch up to him. Oh, okay, gets the slow from the Void Spikes and is going to be able to make it out. Okay, the Void Seeker is not going to be able to find him. A lot of Void stuff going on here as Croco is going to be able to take down his Krog Camp.
3/4 full.
Whoa.
We're going to keep getting a fuller and fuller glass here if they win, which I still don't really truly believe on a fundamental level, but it's fun while it's lasting. This is a roller coaster, Atlas.
Keen, even when he's just ulting a minion wave, is not really doing it all that well. This inhibitor turret is, inner turret is going to go down.
That one got me.
Keen's equalizer is happening on us. That is a bear! And that is going to meet a Viego that is now really dead. Aiming, not able to offer too much damage back there as Beryl almost dies. Tibbers is going to... Okay, there's the Void Seeker. The 3-item Kaiser is pretty silly. Magic resistance department.
Oh, Rascal is
Rascal,
dead.
I believe, will get gold carded. And the Everfrost comes through. Lehens is wandering over. Aiming is just going to ult in. And Hook is going to keep the Crocodile away from the Kaiser as Keen just can't help but taking kills. Kill Beryl and then kill Rascal.
Nice. Good.
They don't know.
Yeah.
They don't know.
Yeah, there's the flash Tibbers. It's not going to get the most massive value as Cuz goes golden. Equalizer comes down, and this time it's doing a fair bit of work. Fade as well. He's going to go golden, though, and so that means that Cuz is just dead. And now DRX are like, all right, we got your jungler. We're going to take another Baron. And there it is, Keen. He's got his demonic embrace.
Fate's low.
And the stun is going to land. That is Beryl just dead. But there is no smite outside of a BDD who could potentially have one. He doesn't, though, as Rascal goes golden. There's the flash hook. Puddock is going to cleanse it immediately, but Keen will just burn him down. It's a double for the Kites to make it a triple. And that is all the Barons removed. As now the Nature's Grasp is going to follow through. Whirling Death to get a fair bit done as Aiming's cleansed already. Lehens will go down. It's another cash in. And DRX's health bars are still very large. Tibbers at the ready from Fate as well. Doesn't have flash, but he can still get in there.
Look at Cuz.
Yeah, BDD wrapping around as well. He does have his flash, but that is going to be the Drake denied. Beryl, he does go in. He doesn't die just yet, but the bear is thrown into nowhere. Oh my goodness, the Acathian Rain just eliminates him in the flank angle. It's beautiful, but still, Croco gets over. It is going to be able to lock him down, but there's Cuz, and there are the resets.
Rascal?
As Rascal just teleports in front of 5 people. This game is so weird, man. I don't know.
No, Croco. Wait, do you win that? Maybe.
I
don't know.
Equalizer is up. He's like, in and I'm out.
He did not win that.
And Gromp is angry. And okay, thank goodness.
It's not even close. Not even close.
Yeah.
I lost control division.
As Rascal's like, I'm just going to try and go.
Like, yeah, they'll kill Padak. I'm fine.
다행이다. 이러면 게임 끝나는 거 맞다.
And gets the cannon. Love to see it. Exactly, as the Baron is now going to be started. Whoever gets this Baron is going to move a little bit closer to winning, perhaps. And it looks like DRX are looking for a turn. They don't want this to get too low as Equalizer comes in yet again. It's not the biggest one, but Padak is all the way in the back of the pit. They are going to secure the Baron, but the fight is already broken out. They do manage to take down Keen. Lahen's going to be the next one to go as now Cuz is trying to survive, but he's not going to be able to. Aiming, what are you doing? Okay, he gets into the background, goes golden, and now he's really dead. That is another cash-in. And now, if you would ask me the same question, Chronicler, I'd say that DRX, it's almost 150%. And you can see there is some grinning being done by KT. BDD's going to do his very best to survive, but I don't think he's going to be able to. Lahen's, with not very much experience, is going to be able to live, at least, as Whirling Death almost just kills BDD, and the Nexus will be taken. DRX! They even out the series with a 6,000 gold Baron power play within.
We're gonna go with the Duck.
You're really wasting
No! I'm gonna hold strong.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold strong. I haven't had the opportunity to do this all year.
That's a bit of a fun one. Haven't seen this for quite some time. It does mean they have
that.
so much CC and more walls for Poppy. Kind of cool.
You get the walls, you get extra kiteback and peel.
We'll have to see whether it is going to work out. Let's hop under the Rift for game number 3.
To have too much of an impact, a lot of kills, just exit kills or skirmishes that were then still lost. Not necessarily his fault, but with Talia in particular, I think they're always looking to go in. As there is the Bramble Smash.
Yep.
Does hit aiming. Makes the trade not too rough. And yeah, top side, this is not going to be a fun time. For Rascal, unfortunately for him, his jungler is pathing to top, which you need as a top laner. It's a tough life.
It is.
Atlas, you're just up there by yourself.
To try and shadow, make sure that Keen continues to have this aggression. Now, Cuz doesn't need to be up here to get a kill. He just needs to be up here to make sure that Croco cannot kill his jungler. As Croco's still here, guys. The flash does come through, and there's the flash heroic charge. Make sure that Keen cannot do anything. And the red buff is ticking. That is going to guarantee the kill. And KT rolls to represent for Rascal as he kills Keen.
Going for the final order, making sure that Rascal gets the kill.
좋은데?
Rascal still has flash. It's as I was saying as well.
Keen needs to press W, otherwise he is dead. And he doesn't, and so he's dead. No Vault available, and the Quinn doesn't even get the blind. Oh dear.
He's playing Cleanse as well.
Yeah.
This turret is going to get so much more agency in this lane than he ever should have. As aiming.
Yeah, aiming is going to have to supercharge to get himself out of the way. Cuz is on his Krug camp, and Croco is coming down. There's the flash out from Lahen's. Aiming's going to have to use his as well, as there's a steadfast presence. Aiming going to be shot with a feather, and Paddock's going to be able to take him down. That is 3 now for DRX. Yes.
Is this the KT experience? Is it finally happening for me?
I mean, the KT experience is one thing. What about the DRX very end of summer experience, Chronicler? Welcome to that one, as that's another couple of kills for DRX. Paddock's gonna grab a double. That puts him on a killing spree.
Where did Croco go? Where?
Okay.
What happened?
Have you heard of the hyperbolic time skip, Chronicler?
It's gotta be.
잡았어 이거.
As the attempted vault doesn't work out, as Croco gets the steadfast presence.
And they surge, right? And so Croco, he was just dormant.
Are you kidding?
As now, he's going to go and kill Keen again. Steadfast Presence, of course, the direct counter to Quinn. They're not going to be able to complete the dive.
That's fine. Cleanse is forced.
Yeah. DRX.
And why are they not diving? Why, oh, there we go. I'm like, where is my over-aggression? Where's the DRX that was promised? But they're actually playing respectful, as I say that. Still pivoting here is Croco.
Yeah. Steadfast Presence is now down. They get the double knock-up, as Voidseeker not going to be opted into. And he is going to be strong. So, not out, like, it's not done and dusted by any means. But DRX have just been playing this early game so extraordinarily well. And I want to believe. As, yeah, Cuz is going to have to Heartbreak, and that is a Weaver's Wall, so he's really dead. Yeah, Croco's going to take a Dragon, Puddock's going to take a Turret, and DRX are going to claim an even larger gold advantage.
It's not impossible, but it's...
As Hook, max range, going to connect there onto Beryl. Killer Instinct going to be used by aiming, and Beryl is just dead. Seismic Shove avoided by Cuz because he just turns into a tree. It's a pretty good way to avoid it. Now Croco is going to do his favorite thing, which is killing Keen. There are friends here. Cuz going to rotate over as...
Is it enough?
Okay.
It's going to fake it the area.
Yep, the ultimate not going to land as the Weaver's Wall comes in. Seismic Shove actually lands onto aiming, who does cleanse. In the end, Fate taking a fair bit of damage there, as we can see, from the inner turret, as Shirley should be able to get another charge. And Rascal just going to clear out the wave and go aggressive onto Keen here. He does have that Stride Breaker like you're talking about, and the depth charge does come through. KT using so much to try and kill Rascal here, who flashes and will burn down. It is Keen that does secure the kill. Very important for the Quinn. Yeah, this could be an overextension, ladies and gentlemen, as Lahens, Keen, and Cuz all in position. And now Slice and Dice is on cooldown. There is no flash. He is super duper dead, ladies and gents. And there he goes. So Keen going to lock that one down. Cuz going to turn into a crocodile for a little bit. The rest of DRX going to try and find something on the map. As Croco could just flash over this wall. He's not going to.
What about Cuz though?
Yeah, he's in trouble. There's a heroic charge, Seismic Shove, but the Heartbreaker is pretty strong. And so Cuz is going to be able to survive this time. Rascal teleports in towards his bottom side as well, so he will catch that wave. So no inner turret to go down. As Killer Instinct from aiming. Puddock getting these, okay, but he doesn't have another charge of his ultimate. Yep, there it is. Weaver's Wall is going to come through as Lahens does get over it. And now they're looking for the turn. Cuz gonna have to try and get out of there. He does, but Lahens not gonna be so lucky. Puddock gonna grab that kill, and now KT's health bars are getting wiped out. DRX can now move very comfortably back towards this Baron and start it again. Cuz still looking for an opportunity though, as Keen going really fast. Okay.
Here for aiming, but I think the health bars are too high.
Yeah.
Barrel's getting low though.
Yeah,
Heal's
Barrel
still
could be an
available.
opportunity. Cuz does have that smite, is now aiming, looking for the tree. Killer Instinct comes down. He does manage to take the Maokai out. Is now BDD looking for his opportunity, but he just gets blown up. And Puddock's going to lock down another kill. Ulti out for Cuz, and now back to the Baron once again. Unless KT would like to donate even more.
If you told me before this series that DRX would have great measured Baron takes 2 games in a row.
And ulti going to come through from Beryl just to zone, as Emperor's Divide going to be just denied. Not even able to do it as Fate. Going to go golden. Keen looking for his opportunity. The rest of DRX trying to rotate over, but they can't get there. And so Talia's dead, Maokai is dead, and KT now going to move up this mid lane.
Hidden in fog. They're putting Keen in the side lane, and they're looking for responses as, oh, this might backfire.
Oh dear. They are going to lock down Fate for a little while, as Seismic Shove just going to make sure that they cannot get on top of him. Heroic charge from Croco as Keen finds Puddock in the Baron pit. BDD gets over the wall. Seismic Shove not going to find anyone, and Fate is going to die. Now Beryl is scattering, and KT! They've just found it. Rascal not even going to finish off Lahens there because he didn't have enough information. And now Keen can chase them down forever. There is Beryl just trying to taxi towards the Quinn. And Croco, unfortunately, just doesn't have enough W's to make this one work. And he is going to be able to use it here, but Volt, Skystrike, things like that. Ooh, not going to find the Q.
He should still be dead.
Yeah.
With the movement speed.
It's going to be a tough one, as Keen not going to get over that wall as Coco he's trying to fake him out and yeah, gets the auto attack off as the ulti was coming down. So it goes back to the minion wave. It's a difficult time for DRX, but they are grouped up. Rascal has teleport. He can look for that flank angle, and they are just not scared. They're going for the Baron anyway. Keen is booking it. He's going so fast. Has that W to get the vision as Hook is going to connect there. As he gets into the backline, Heroic Charge doesn't work out. As now the helicopter comes in, Cuz he's going to hold the Emperor's Divide from BDD. And now Keen is gale forcing forward. It's massive damage, and KT will wipe the fight. This series is so silly.
5-0! Clean ace to 5 minutes! Not like this!
It's a clean 2-1, nothing to see here, Chronicler! Obviously, KT weren't going to be taken down, not today. The winning streak continues.
Baby!
Yeah, that's what, 10 in a row or something like that. It's not, you know, it's just we knew it was going to happen. As the execute comes in, needs to get back to buying this ARAM for Lehens. The Nexus goes down, and KT, a 2-1 victory here.
You know, it's fine. We can just let loose a little bit, have some fun, and then you get Broad, or in this case, DRX'd in the face.
KT의 질주를 막을 팁은 없었습니다.
Thank you so much, guys. This is Dear for the POG Interview translation. We are here joined by Cuz and BDD on the side of KT Roaster, who just secured their 11th consecutive win after a 3-game series.
어마어마한 결과입니다. 심지어 마지막 세트는 강팀의 품격을 제대로 보여주면서 역전승을 거둬내셨는데요.
In Game 3, you guys really displayed the dominance of a top team. So let's hear how you feel. It was we started out pretty disadvantageously, and in the end, we were able to turn things around with good macro, and we were able to kind of feel like we grew from this match. I'm really happy about that. And BDD, it was such a difficult, tough match after a long time, and I'm really happy that we won. And Cuz, in all 3 games, you guys quickly took Kaisa and Viego. So, are the 2 champions synergy really that good? I feel like when you look at those 2 champions, yeah, their synergy is insane, and we were very confident with these picks, so we definitely just wanted to go for that. And in Game 2, you had a regretful loss, so what was the feedback? I honestly can't remember what happened in Game 2. And BDD, what about you? What was the feedback? There were definitely moments that we could have taken the game to our favor, but there were a lot of mistakes and accidents that happened. So we just interested in each other's ability to come back stronger, so we just went into Game 3 with that mindset. BDD, you won both games where you took Azir and Kaisa. So is there any strength to these 2 champions' synergy? Azir and Kaisa are weaker in the early game, but as the game progresses, they scale really well, so I think that's why it seems like they have good synergy. And BDD, including your Game 1 and 3, you're undefeated on all games, all 8 games you played Azir. So do you want to say anything to Azir? I just hope that you don't get nerfed anymore, Azir. And Cuz, in Game 3, there's actually a pretty big gap in terms of the kill score, and because Quinn got focused out so hard, creating a global goal difference, what do you think the chances of turning things around was? Honestly, I don't think there was a big chance that we could have turned things around, but I feel like we had awakening as a team, and we're able to kind of lead the team to victory as a team.
뿌듯하실 것 같은데요. 3세트 역전을 만든 장면들이 여러 가지가 있었지만 아무래도 마지막 바로 난타 장면이 결정적이지 않았을까
And in game
싶습니다.
3,
BDD 선수의 슈퍼
the team fight at Baron was something that actually turned things around when everything was 50-50. So how did you see this angle in the massive shuffle, BDD? So I noticed that the enemy was forcing Baron a little too hard. And I was able to catch that, and I saw the angle to go in.
합이 잘 드러났던 장면이 아닌가 싶은 생각이 드는데요. 네, 이렇게 하고 승리를 가져가게 되셨습니다. 여기에서 확인할 수 있었듯이 KT의 한타력에 대한 칭찬이 정말 자자합니다.
And just as you can tell from this replay, everybody talks about how great KT's team fighting is. Anytime you guys find the right moment, you guys always win your team fights. So what do you think is the secret? I feel like everyone's mechanics individually really good. And I think the abilities that we entrust in each other is very what helps us win a lot of our team fights.
잘한다, 너무 잘한다, 진짜 잘한다, 뭐 이런 얘기밖에 할 말이 없을 정도로
And
수준에
KT
도달한
has reached a high
선수.
point where all we can
본인들도
say is positive things
팀
about you
체력이 많이
guys. So
예전보다 올라왔다는
do
걸
you
느끼시나요?
think that the players also feel like their mechanics have improved? Yeah, I think we have definitely felt that our form has gotten a lot better because we keep winning our team fights, and we happen to feel like our macro is really good, and we're definitely starting to feel like we have sort of that faith in our abilities. And next week you will be against D plus Kia and Gen G. Would you like to share your resolution and your goal for next week?
제가 정말 잘하는 상대들이 있어가지고
We're going up against the top teams who play really well, so we'll make sure to practice really hard and be able to display everything that we have up our sleeves and make sure we win. And BDD as well. Yeah, we'll make sure that we win and show a good performance for next week. This will be the end of the interview with Cuz and BDD, and back to the space.